Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is just the monthly update. So this will be the update for the month of October as we are now in November. So beta readers, let's start there. So the first thing that I've been working on in October was I was working with my beta readers, which I still have my beta readers reading through the second draft of my current work in progress. I now have a working title for it as well. So if you follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, I think, or my Pinterest, I've got the working title and cover out there, so you can check that out. So the working title for that book is Secrets in the Cellar. So I am also working on the sequel to that, which is my current nano projects, and that is Secrets in the Sea. So basically what happened was I started plotting in nano prep in October, and as I was going and I realized that I wanted to work on the sequel to Secrets in the Cellar, I started looking at everything and I was like, I need to figure out what the timeline is for this. And that's kind of when I realized that my timeline for Secrets in the Cellar wasn't very clear, so it was making it very hard for me to start plotting Secrets in the Sea. So I went back and I ended up doing a bunch of edits on Secrets in the Cellar. So that was mostly what I did in October. I actually got through, and I'm gonna show you because it's kind of wild that I didn't plan to do this. Use all my junk. All my phone chargers broke this month. So now I have this one charger that I'm just like carrying around the house with me, and it's sad. But here is the manuscript. So this is currently, this is awful. Ta-da! You can see it is a hot mess. This is the third draft, which is becoming the fourth draft of the book, and I already finished 2 to 3 is over here as well in a box, where I'm going through all of it. And I think I'm gonna do a video where I go through my editing process because it was a lot of fun. I learned so much. And I think that the product is really good, which has also made it a lot easier for me to start writing the sequel, which brings us to the next part. And that is my nano project, which is Secrets in the Sea. And that's the sequel to Secrets in the Cellar. So I actually did go ahead, and even though I don't usually do this, usually I have pantsed all of my other projects, but I actually did go ahead and do a very rough plot. I guess you could call me a plantser now, as I have evolved to being one of those people who like plans out what they're gonna write. But it's been going really well. At this point, I am 4 days into nano, and I am about to hit 10K. Like, I think I probably have maybe like 800 words, and then I'll hit 10K. Dobby, no, that's not, sir, I love you too. My cat is trying to pet himself on my tripod, which is super lovely. He wants me to stop working tonight is what he wants me to do. Come here, buddy. Or that's fine too. Yeah, just lay there. Good job. Yeah, so I've been making great progress with that. I will also probably do a video on what my nano outline looks like, just because compared to like all these, I've heard a lot about like Save the Cats, which I have not tried, or Save the Cats, I don't know, Save the Cats, yeah, all the different drafting. I actually looked at the list that they offered for nano prep, and they were like all these spreadsheets, and typically I love spreadsheets, but I realized something serious. I love spreadsheets that have like data and numbers. I do not love like writing on spreadsheets, and so I looked at them and it made me want to cry, and then I was like, I'm just not going to do that. Even if it's like the thing that I should do, I'm not, because just the idea of it is unpleasant. So, and we have Cat. Thanks, bud. This is Dobby. That was great. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying because Cat. So I've pretty much got that, I think, squared away and making good progress. So my hope is that I will be ahead of schedule for the holidays, and that way I won't have to be like, oh, you can eat pie, or you can you know, win Nano. There's no in between. I didn't want to have to make that choice because pie would win. As much as I love my writing, pie would win. So, you know, we're planning ahead. So that has been going really well. I also will do some more videos on editing. Those will not come until probably in January because I do already have everything scheduled out for the next 2 months. And I'll also be doing bonus videos in December because I had so much that I wanted to cover as far as just like what I've learned about writing and my thoughts on that, as well as all like the goal setting stuff. I know that's going to be big, and like setting my writing goals. So I just doubled up on videos, and I will have a video every Friday as usual. And then I will also be doing a video on, I want to say Tuesday. Dobby's really getting out of hand today, y'all. Let's try something else. So yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays we'll have new videos, and they're not gonna, most of them won't be super long. Some of the planning ones will be a little bit longer just because, you know, planning takes time, goal setting takes time. So I'll be doing those. But yes, more videos on editing and what I did with the drafting of the manuscripts and beta readers and all that jazz will be coming in January. Also, at that point, I will have books 1 and 2 drafted and in various stages of draft. So that will be, yay, super duper exciting. I'm very excited about that. I also, the upcoming videos in January will also have some information about working with an editor, because I did request several sample edits of different things that I have written, short stories, first chapters, and some poetry and stuff like that, just because I wanted to get a feel for the not just the process, but what I liked about working with a few different people. And I wanted to, like, you know, you don't know until you like try it. So I wanted to see what their different strategies and approaches were and what felt like a most comfortable fit. I wouldn't say that I've necessarily settled on anyone that I'm going to work with exclusively or anything like that. But I do think that would be the next big step in the evolution of my writing and my processes, because it is important just to start editing. And like, sometimes, I don't know, I feel like until someone points out something, even if it's really, really super obvious to me, it may not register in my brain until I've played with it a little bit, or I've done it badly and someone can point out, hey, that wasn't great. And then once I do that, I'm like, tell me more. And then after that, I'm like, oh, you're right, that was not great. So that's kind of what I've been dabbling with. Honestly, my experience with the editor was really great. I think I'll go more into that in a separate video just because it's a lot of information, but those are some of the things that I want to do coming up. I also have some really great videos that I still haven't filmed just because I am so far ahead, and I did get pretty far ahead for Nano. But that's been working in my favor. So the only videos that you will be seeing over the next 2 months that are new will be like my monthly updates. So like I'm doing this one, and then I'll be doing a November one in December, and then of course, you know, January, etc. So keep an eye out for those. Let me know if you have any specific questions about sample edits and connecting with different editors. The editors that I worked with, I found in like a freelancing group that I'm a member of. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. I would be glad to share. And I think that's really all I have at the moment, because I will be going more in depth in some of these other things. But as always, if you want to see more of what I've been up to this month, you can look on my Patreon. I just do a quick write-up of books I'm reading and the projects that I'm working on and stuff like that. So you're always welcome to jump over on Patreon. Again, I post that stuff on there for free. There's playlists, there's all kinds of jazz that that is super fun for each month. So you can do that over there. And let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything I can help you with. I was going somewhere with this and then I just kept talking because I'm super tired. This was actually really last minute because I just finished doing a bunch of sprints for Nano because I did not write today this morning. Like I've been trying to write some in the morning, some at lunch, and then after work, and today was just bananas. And oh, I forgot a big thing. On my to-do list, of course I have to do like a recap of my to-do list and how that went because October was so busy. I will be doing a total recap of that separately, but I did want to mention that I took my final for my yoga teacher training and it went really well. I do have a few practice hours, like not practice hours, but like classroom hours to make up just because I started late, so I missed part of the first weekend. But I will be doing that and it's all virtual, so that'll be easy. But as far as like the written final and teaching my 15-minute class for the 200 hour, I have finished all of that. So I just have some makeup videos to watch and then I will be good. I'm a 200-hour yoga teacher, y'all. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, that was my big ta-da. I did it. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll be back in a while when things have simmered down, hopefully. And I hope that you guys have a great Nano, and I will see you next month. Bye.